WW7, I have reported on the U.S. making moves in the South China Sea here recently, but with all the talk of China and their leader and Trump getting along and negotiating over what's happening in North Korea, it seems as though the U.S. is just creeping up closer and closer. And then there was also talk that he apparently told Duarte of the Philippines they had 2 nuclear subs positioned off the coast of the Korean Peninsula. How much of that is true or not, yet to be seen. It seems to me like it's part of the fakery. There's no way they're going to give away that information. And even if he said it, why they would allow the mainstream television to push it. So they want it out there for a reason, is how I see it. And there could be way more or less. I just highly doubt that it's 2. I think they did that for a reason. And they're creeping up into the South China Sea. The Spratly Islands, I've talked about this before, highly contested. Now the United States, within 12 nautical miles of this area, and China says, get out, you have no permission to be here. This is the same region where they have been building up these small shoals and turning them into man-made islands, runways, military posts, things of that nature. And it looks like the U.S., having ships in the territory, are creeping around, checking things out, and they're not liking it. So I wanted to make note of it because we have the hostilities around the Korean Peninsula, South China Sea, or Sea of Japan, and also the South China Sea. Here, because this isn't going to go away. While they're in the region, they may use this to their advantage and continue. But it's interesting to see that the Philippines all of a sudden is battling the boogeyman in huge pockets, when they had just advanced not even a month ago into these same islands, trying to claim some, and then backed off all of a sudden and went back. And now all of a sudden they're getting attacked on the home front. Very suspect there as well. But I wanted to get this out there and let it be known. Another front here, military front, where we have American warships, Chinese military, eye to eye.
Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory is to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also want to say shalom to the fellow laborers pushing out this word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. Yeah, so this is going to be another World War III update, as you saw in the clip, to open up this lesson, which is going to just be real short and to the point, just going to bring out one precept. But you see the vibration of war is intensifying. The momentum heading to the climax of World War III, which the Bible prophesy of, is imminent, all right, which will lead in the desolation of America. When all the dust settles and the smoke clear, America will be wiped off the face of the earth, all right, and the so-called white man's rulership will come to naught, all right. And the next rulers of the planet will be you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, which makes up the true children of Israel, all right? So as you notice, really everything is being stirred up by North Korea and China, all right? That's where all the activity is coming from, and that's prophecy, all right? Because the people of that origin, they true biblical nationality is known as the Moabites, all right? And I want to pull out a quick prophecy concerning Moab, proving that the Heavenly Father is using these so-called Chinese, Koreans, whatever the hell you want to call them, which is not their true biblical name. Their real biblical identity is the Moabites, the nation of Moab, all right? And I want to just pull out a quick prophecy that's pretty much outlining their role in World War III, all right? So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 108 and verse 9. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistine will I triumph, all right? But the point is Moab is my washpot. And what do you do and what you use the washpot for? To stir things up, all right? So the prophecies is coming into play. The Lord is using Moab to stir everything up, all right? And really watch out for when Israel come more more in the forefront, all right? Because the scriptures also say that the least of the flock should draw them out, which is dealing with those gutter rats over in Israel who are imposters, who are not the true Israelites, all right? So stay tuned, all right, to the next time I say Shalom.